Our guest this week is an Emirati powerhouse who has achieved so much in such a young age. Engineer Maitha Alblooshi. She's an engineer, author, motivational speaker, and visionary in sustainability here in UAE. She was picked by Emirates NBD as an Agile Coach due to her passion for driving transformation and impact. Apart from her background in engineering, she also holds a Master of Science in Sustainability, Finance and FinTech, reflecting her commitment to shaping future-ready, sustainable financial ecosystems.
Maitha, what is an Agile Coach? Okay, and I'm like, managing people mindset. It's all about people mindset. It's nothing related to engineering at all.
Beyond her professional role, she is a youth leader and the author and founder of BU, an initiative focused on empowering individuals to embrace their potential and authenticity. She regularly participates in and moderates high-impact events, aiming to inspire the next generation and represent the voice of ambitious Emirati women.
When I spoke to United Nations, I was like, I want to be part of this. And they supported me. And I'm the first UAE national lady who's been part of United Nations UAE country who's supporting the 120 delegates in cleaning and recyclable things.
All the 13.
Exactly.
Maitha is actively involved in sustainability-related initiatives across the UAE, contributing to projects and platforms that promote environmental awareness, responsible innovation, and future-focused solutions. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Business Best Friends. My name is Diji Shijahi. Today I am joined by someone I'm so impressed by. She is an engineer, she's an author, she is a motivational speaker, and she's also a visionary in sustainability here in UAE. Let's welcome to the podcast, Engineer Maitha Alblooshi. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Such a great introduction, by the way.
We have so much to get to.
Exactly. I can't wait.
I'm so impressed by you. We met a couple of weeks back and we had like this hour-long conversation. We just couldn't stop talking. But so many things. You've achieved so many things. And like I said, in banking, in AI, in sustainability. And she's not even 30 years old. She's a baby.
I'm turning this year.
Yeah, that's fine. You're still below 30.
It's a secret.
You look great. With everything that you've actually achieved at such a young age. And you are also my very first Emirati woman guest in the podcast.
Oh, it's my pleasure then.
Yes,
oh,
amazing.
You made my day.
So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So let's start with the first thing, the beginning. You are an electronics engineer.
Yes, I am.
So am I. Though I've never worked one day as an electronics engineer. Have you?
No, okay, only my university time. That's it.
So there you go. So you're an electronics engineer. And what made you choose that path, the engineering path? Were there any other engineers in your family? What made you choose that?
Okay, that's a nice question. You know, like everyone's telling me like, Maitha, you are an engineer, but you are not doing an engineering stuff. You know, same. Okay. And I believe that it's all about passion. Okay. I remember my old days when I was in the university and my mom, she was telling me like, actually, I want to study business. I feel like money flow, startup, entrepreneur is something that I really keen to know.
Right. Yeah.
However, my mom, on the day of choosing my major, I called my mom. I said, I really want to go to business major. And she was like, are you kidding me? Everyone in your family have studied business and now you want to jump into this again. She was like, you're good in math, you're good in physics, you're good in chemistry, you're good in dealing with numbers. Why you don't go as an electronics engineer? So it's something that rarely at that time, rarely you can find ladies who are entering this path. And
Emirati ladies,
yes, Emirati ladies. And she was like, go ahead and do it. And I feel like when what my mom is saying is that she know what is my journey for future. And, you know, I always like to listen to my mom, honestly. Okay. I think she is choosing the right thing for me. And I was like trying to argue with her, but she won. Okay. And I was like, okay, let's go ahead and take this major. My first course, I was really struggling because I feel in that moment like I'm forcing myself to do something which I'm not really keen to, because my mind at that time is like, I wish I was in business major, not this, you know. And then later on, I found it like something interesting. Okay. Like day by day, course after course, I figure out that I am on the right track. I figure out that this is something inside me which I really keen. Like I was waiting for someone to pull this inside me.
Okay.
And my mom, she did that.
She did that.
She did that.
Yeah.
And I graduated with the electronics engineer bachelor degree. And then suddenly I got a call like, Emirates NBD.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Maitha, we want you to be there in IT department. I was like, okay, what is the role? Is more from the management perspective, managing people as an agile coach. Maybe you don't know this terminology. What does that agile coach mean? Maybe you know some people they don't know. Like was like, Maitha, what is an agile coach? Okay, and I'm like, managing people mindset. It's all about people mindset. It's nothing related to engineering at all.
So Emirates NBD picked you up
Exactly.
and they asked you to do something completely different.
Different. Yes, I'm managing the engineers, which I'm changing engineers' mindset.
Right.
Okay. Which is
Okay.
something that difficult because you know engineers how they work. Every time they're on their laptops solos, 24-hour just coding, testing, and where's the healthy environment here? Okay, where we need to take them out from the box, where we need to deliver a value at the end of the day rather than just like clicking on the laptops and doing the coding stuff. Then me as an agile coach, I'm popping and I'm doing this kind of stuff.
Right. And do you also notice that most of these engineers are also like a bit more reserved and they don't, socially interact much? Is that?
Yes. That's where I'm struggling, honestly. Is where sometimes a person come in, an engineer, and he was like, Maitha, you don't have the right to change my mindset. I am willing to do whatever I want to do. I'm just like delivering what I want and I'll go home. But have you realized that what you are doing is affecting your colleague? Okay, especially if they have a dependent task on you and you just want to do whatever you want to do and you just submit it and you want to go home. How about your colleagues who are working with you? Okay, your squad you are working with. So there where I'm struggling to change people's mindset, but believe me, it starts with me.
Yes.
If I'm the person who is having the door to be opened for them and to show them that everything possible, they will be able to do this. But if I'm stubborn and I'm showing them that you
should be like this.
Yeah, and I'm just demanding like you should do that because the highest management is telling us to do that.
Absolutely.
They will be like, I don't want to do that. But if you show them that this is because for your benefit, for your delivering value, they will realize that yes, we will do whatever she wants to tell us.
True.
And I believe that this is my passion.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's people core.
Yes.
You know, it's like see the core from inside and try to change, make it more flowery. Okay, and it's reflecting on them.
Oh, and you would be loving to see all those transitions as well, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so let's go back to the fact that NBD picked you up, ENBD picked you up. Did you have to then take any courses to become an agile coach, or did you just learn on the no?
No. So once they selected me, we had like 1 year training because my major was like about engineering. So they came and we were like, okay, your bachelor degree is something else, but let's take you through a course of training for 1 year on how to be a real agile coach. So it was like a full 1 year training. And then after that, Maitha, congratulations, you passed.
Okay.
Now you have a squad or a team to deal with. Then at that moment, I was like shaking when I graduated from the training. I was shaking, I was like, this is something different than what I have been trained for.
Yes, I know.
It's in reality, something is different. And then, but I felt like when I see people like, hi, good morning, I'm like, hi, good morning. Okay, I like the flow. I like that. Okay, come, let's sit and have a coffee and let's see how we can change people's mindset. Let's have a way to catch up like one-to-one and understand how we can change things from scratch. And I felt that it was like my moment.
Wow. Okay. And do you have like a daily workflow you have to sit? Is it like a group setting that you sit with the team, or do you have, like you mentioned, one-on-one settings, or is it in time with closer to the appraisals? When does it happen?
Okay, so there is different things. So the first one is either like we call something like a daily stand-up or a daily huddle that we bring everyone early in the morning. not longer than 15 minutes, which we sat, discussed things, what went well, what is our, task that we're going to work for most of the 8 hours ahead, and what blockers that you guys are facing that you want my support on, unblock these kind of things. So we're like having a chit chat for 15 minutes. In case something is like one of the engineers want to raise something personally, let's say it, or something that he don't want to disclose in front of his colleague, then when I go for a one-to-one session.
One-on-one,
Yeah,
okay.
one-on-one session, like let's come and discuss, buy coffee and have like doors open for him or for her. So basically this is the second option. The third option is like I'm always recognize people effort, like I'm doing like a monthly recognition for the team, like either someone who did like a huge improvement which need to be recognized at the end. Sometimes when we do overloaded things, I need my boss to come and tell me like, well done,
Right.
bravo,
True,
great
true,
job, I'm proud of you.
Yes.
It's give me like, I'm keen to know what is my next step, my future growth, and I like to do this kind of my team. Monthly recognition, it should not be like I'm buying for them a Rolex or a,
Why not? But
well, I wish, but it's like about a value that I'm giving them,
true, true.
small thing making people happy. Because they think that you meant to give it to us. You remember us, okay? It's not about like I'm just like come and like round of applause and leave you alone and that's it, like capturing moment on LinkedIn or wherever. People like right now, mashallah,
everything goes
on LinkedIn.
with a beautiful post on LinkedIn. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's all about that, a moment that I'm really proud of to share it with my team.
Okay, awesome. And I didn't intend to ask so many questions about agile coaching, but the fact is, like you mentioned, not many people know what it is. It's a beautiful new career opportunity that you are obviously telling a lot of people. Is it connected with the HR department in any way? No, not at all. Okay.
The good news is that, see, Agile Coach started from the IT department itself because the mindset in the IT is totally, as I told you, stubborn engineers, the daily working habit and so on. So it starts from the IT department. But what Emirates NBD is doing right now is we are expanding to other department as well. So we started with HR, by the way, to apply the agility over there, and I believed in that, and I totally agree with Emirates NBD that HR is the core of every organization. If the transition starts from there, it will expand more and more to other departments. So we started to do that, honestly, yeah.
That's good. If it just gets, into all the other different departments, it'll be amazing. I know that banking is a very more stricter environment, right? Like stricter governance and everything. So how can you bring in innovation into what you're doing within the strict governance of a banking industry?
Well, this is a nice one. Like really, banking is so strict with governance, rules, regulations. Central bank coming in every single time they're keeping saying, change here, change that, do here, do that. And sometimes we're in a situation that how I be innovative in a situation that the doors are closing to me because of the governance and regulations things. But you know that we have an innovation center in each companies. Like Emirates NBD, they do have an innovation center, which is governance and regulation are supporting this innovation center. Is giving us the right and the ability to be more innovative in each department, not in IT especially. So it's like an innovation center is supporting other departments as well. So governance, regulatory are supporting this 100% from their end.
Awesome. And is it something that all other banks are trying to implement?
Everybody. We implemented, like, I will tell you, 3 years ago. It's not something new, but we can see the outcome that it comes from this. A lot of ideas coming up to supporting startups, for example. Emirates NBD right now is supporting startups. And it comes from the innovation center. It comes from the innovation department. Yeah.
And now you're from the banking industry and you're also doing this huge transition into AI and the world of technology.
Yes.
What are you doing in it? And also, how do you think the human connection will actually be impacted by this technological
My favorite
advance?
question. My favorite. I like that. It's hard.
Yes.
AI, it's something big. If we will deep dive into AI, it's endless. Okay. But banking sector is adopting technology every day in new innovative idea that we are adopting technology in every single way of working as a daily thing. So if I will say that AI coming in banking sector, yes, it's there. Human interaction, it has been away from it. I will tell you, Somehow, yes, unfortunately. But we trying to showcase that human interaction is there, especially as an agile coach. Okay, I will say that if how can AI replace me from getting into human interaction? It's impossible. Okay, and I believe like some of them they came before and they told me, Maitha, they can create a robot
I
and
was going to say
can
that.
act like
Yes.
you as an
Yes.
agile coach and interact with the team and try to change their mindset and everything. But me as a human, am I gonna listen to an AI? Some of how yes,
Yeah, some
of them
people do,
no. I'll be
yeah.
like, am I talking to a robot? Is robot is gonna solve my problems?
Yeah,
Why not?
Of course.
Why not?
Yeah.
But still, humans are different. It's heart to heart.
Yeah.
It's
True,
not
true.
mechanical thing to a heart. It's different. When it comes to a heart of a heart, then when I feel comfortable to talk to you and you'll be comfortable to talk to me, we have such kind of sparks towards each other. If an AI have a spark, it will explode.
True. True.
It's like it will be an electric shock.
But do you think also human? So you're saying that human connection is very important,
Very, very
factor
important.
in the digital transformation.
Very,
right?
very important. And I cannot imagine the day which everyone will be vanished and replaced by an AI. I can't imagine this day will come. I'll be having a heart attack, honestly, if this day will come. And I cannot wait for this day to come. I don't want it to come, honestly.
And what do you think, like some of the largest organizations are moving into this digitization and AI movement? What are the biggest mistakes you see some of these organizations, because you work with quite a lot of them, right? What are the biggest mistakes you see these organizations do? They just trust AI blindly? What is it that...
Trusting AI blankly is something that part of their KPIs, I'll tell you.
Oh,
Yes, it's part of their KPIs. It's something that they cannot do something about it. It's part of their KPIs and they need to do it. And it's part of their performance that they need to align with AI to do their daily task or their daily routine. For example, I'll tell you, if it's a software thing,
yeah.
maybe I can agree on
Yes.
because software is something that is helping me from a daily tracking thing, submitting data and so on. But if I will talk about a literally AI who is like, I'll tell you, like, for example, I'll tell you about ChatGPT. I'll tell you one of a example, a real example that happened. Okay, someday I was like, not me, one of my colleagues, she was using a ChatGPT in one of the test exams, which is Emirates NBD has been giving us that we need to pass, so I can have like a program to deal with. So she in the exam she used ChatGPT. They told us in an open book, so you can use anything. Just I was happy with the open book concept, by the way. But I didn't use ChatGPT. I was using like my literature,
actual
like
book. The
paper.
actual book,
Yes. So she was using ChatGPT because it will make her life easier on solving problems in a wink. And unfortunately, in that moment, ChatGPT has been act awkward, okay? And it was 40 question. Out of 40 question, it almost 29 question has been wrongly been answered from ChatGPT. And because she's fully trusted ChatGPT that he will give her full answers and she get a full mark, 40 out of 40. But unfortunately, she failed and she
Had to retake.
retake the exam again because of ChatGPT. So again, blindly taking our AI things as something that I'm really trusted to, that's something wrong. You use it with a limit. Don't expand using it. Don't take it something that it will make my life easier. It will, but use it in a very good time, not every single time. I mean, people are using ChatGPT to write their emails.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry to say that, but it's something very heartbroken.
Sometimes I see, and I remember once I had to fire someone in my other company, and she wrote me this long message. I said, I'm not going to read that message because I know you didn't write that message. So the next time you want to write something, write in your words. Maybe I'll listen to it and read it.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
I feel like this is a heartbroken.
Yes.
Like one of my friends, she told me, Maitha, I forgot how to write emails because I was using ChatGPT for years to write my email. And she was like, and she was not, at that time, she didn't have data on her phone. So she wasn't able to use ChatGPT. She's like, okay, can I know how to write
How do I become a human again?
She literally forgot how to write an email. Literally, she forgot how the structure look like or the words that she need to use. Because ChatGPT was still taking the full control.
Of course.
And most of the organization, that's the mistaken thing that they are doing. Later on, they realized that why we have been done that. Okay, but they realized in the wrong time. So try to be 50-50. Human interaction should be there, and AI, of course, should be.
Of course. And so, what are you doing in that whole? Because I know, again, from Agile Coach, you are becoming pretty much deep into the AI work as well, right? Within the organization, what would your daily workflow look like in the implementation of this digital transformation within your organization?
Okay, so as an agile coach, so basically we have our own software in Emirates NBD that we are submitting all the data tracking perspective. So my daily task been tracked in a software. Okay, that it shows me where is the status of this task that I need to work on and finish it by today. So there's a software showing it's making our life easier in a way that is capturing whatever I need to do as in a daily task. But later on, I figure out that sometimes in a moment that is like giving me this kind of a loading. Like, I want to do what shall I submit today, but I don't know because it's loading. And this is actually killing me from inside. But this is the most software that we are using. It's called Jira. So maybe someone knows about it. If it's not, this is a software that we are using to track our daily tasks that we need to submit in that software. So this is like the common thing that we are using by AI perspective.
Okay, fine. Awesome. And apart from all this agile coaching bit, there's something very interesting when someone goes into the Emirates NBD head office. There are big posters of you, like, you know, the I've heard that the elevator opens and closes with your face in it. You've become like the brand ambassador of Emirates NBD. Your face is plastered everywhere.
Yes.
How did that come about?
Okay, the interesting thing there is one of the employees working in HR. She saw me on LinkedIn, and she was like, "I didn't know that one of our staff, she is like very exposure. She liked to talk, and she looked good and everything." And she said, "Let me meet her." She set up a meeting with me in person in Emirates NBD, and when I met with her, she was like, I didn't know that we have such an amazing or superstar staff who is doing something beyond what she is doing in Emirates NBD. And I was really proud that when she said that thing, and she said, if you don't mind, we really want to put you as a role model for Emirates NBD that people knows in a young age, who's working in Emirates NBD, doing beyond things. People will be very happy to capture this thing. And I was like, for me, it was like having the stars in my eyes. And I was like,
I'm an actress.
And I was like, why not? Never say no to opportunities, okay? Never say no. And I was like, go ahead. And I did not know what, I was thinking like small things, honestly. And then later on, I saw myself in an elevator. I was like, oh, wow.
Oh, it's not small.
Oh, wow. I was like, oh, wow. Then in some of the doors of the building, I was like, oh, wow.
That's me.
That's me. And that's because of this opportunity, people in Emirates NBD start to know me more. Who is she? Yes. And what is good thing is they are putting the picture and they're putting the roles and designation and everything and the name. So people start search on me on LinkedIn. They start to search me on Teams, sending me an email and Emirates. And I was like, that's a good exposure, It's a really good exposure from Emirates NBD.
And all this comes by, which is also a great point for many people who are listening, that is, you just said yes to an opportunity. And that's how this whole thing changed. And you're also a motivational speaker now. And what is it that inspires you? What is it that you are motivated to speak about?
A lot of topics, honestly, but if I will be so specified, I will be like more about youth leaders. I believe that it starts from them.
Yes.
I remember when I started to give my first speech on the stage, I was 21 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And I was so young that I was terrifying, shaking. Okay. I was like, am I take my footprint on the stage or I'm going to get backward? But since I put my footprint on the stage and I saw the full audience and they're waiting for me to handle the mic and give a speech, that gives me the feeling that this is the right time to talk. And it motivated me. So when I started 21 years old, people were hearing me because they believe that they're the next generation who knows something that even as an adult, we don't know. And that's why when I grow up, I was supporting the young generation, that you are the future of this country.
Awesome.
You are, guys, the future of this
What
country.
gives you this drive? Because I've got a 21-year-old and she clearly is not speaking on any stages. So I would love to know what is giving you this drive to be out there, to inspire people. What is it that inspires you to do all this?
I was honestly, when I was in university, the president of the university, he saw me once in a meeting room, like the university meeting rooms. I was there, and there's a big mirror, and I was talking to myself. Because I had a presentation to submit, so I was talking to myself and preparing for the presentation, which I will pitch for my professor in the university. So I was like preparing and talking to myself and try to focus on my face gestures and everything. Then he was staring on me, and then he knocked the door and he opened it. He was like, "Sorry for disturbing. Are you talking to yourself?" And I was like, "I'm just like preparing for the presentation. Like, I'm sorry for disturbing." And he was like, "You're so good. Why you don't take a step and people will be hearing you?" He said that you are amazing the way you talk. And I said, "But I don't know who's gonna support me on this." He said, "I'm gonna support you."
Amazing.
I said, "How?" He said, "In the university, we're having like a yearly, people come from outside and they are like, give like this update to the students and so on." He said, "Why you don't give a keynote speech of a 10-minute on how you are confident to talk in front of people?" I said, 10 minutes is too much. Can I do 2 minutes? And he was like, "Once you step in,
Yeah, then, yes.
you will never care about the time."
Yeah.
And he said, I'm assured that you're going to do that. Then I was like, "Okay, let me do this."
Sure. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
And it was in front of me around 250 students plus 50 professors. And I did that. And imagine, not within 10 minutes, I extended to 20 minutes. And the MC was doing for me like, "Stop it, Maitha, stop it. What are you doing?" And once I get out from the stage, I literally went to him and I was really thanking him for the opportunity that he gave me. Then I opened my LinkedIn account.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, so that's how it started.
That's how it
again.
started. I felt like this is me, and people know who is Maitha,
Yeah.
and start from there.
See, so look, I want to actually specify that because when you were saying your story, you just made it look like, yeah, I finished my engineering and then Emirates NBD picked me. But then there were so many things you had done prior to that, which caused a huge organization like Emirates NBD, because we don't want people to just listen. It's like, sometimes people can be like, maybe she had connections. She maybe.
Wasta.
Yeah, Wasta, yes.
Wasta.
The Wasta. But no, you did your mark. You did what you were supposed to do in order to put yourself out there, which caused a huge organization to be like, let's call her and let her do something completely different.
Correct.
And here you are.
Like what you've mentioned when we talk about Wasta, this generation really, keep saying that we will graduate from university and no one will take us because we don't have a connection, and we'll just stay at home, and the waste of 4 years of studying will go like, it will vanish. I will just literally gonna say that we are in a country of opportunity. UAE is a country of opportunities. One day, okay, you don't know, the opportunities will come to you while you are sitting in your chair at your home. Just believe in yourself. That day will come to you. But believe me, one thing that I want to say, and instead of waiting for things to come to you, you build your own door.
Absolutely.
Build it. You might forget the key. Try to find it somewhere and open the door.
Yes, or open the window and jump from.
And jump for
Yes.
I like that. Jump from the window.
Yes.
You can wait, okay? You can wait for the opportunity to come to you, but not always the opportunity will come to you. If you have a miracle, yes, the opportunity will come to you. But if not, you need to deep dive and find the opportunities. Deep dive. Don't tell me like, I tried 1 year and 2 years to knock the organization doors and no one gave me the opportunity to do that. Maitha, I'm done. It's 2 years of my life has been waste and so on. You don't know when is the perfect time and the right time for you. God always written the perfect timing for each one of us.
True.
It might not be today, but it might be tomorrow. And I always believe, I always say, I don't believe in tomorrow because tomorrow is the future.
Yeah, and you don't know, it's not guaranteed.
Exactly. I might finish the podcast right now with you and I don't know what will happen to me in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. But that is the honest truth.
That's the honest truth. No one knows.
Yes.
But let's focus about today. Today is your time. just make it today.
And work for it. Do whatever it is and don't give up. I keep saying you should only give up when khalas, you're dead. Finished. Until then, keep giving up because there's no failure.
It is no failure.
Absolutely.
And your failure is just your success point for a new journey. Fail as much as you can.
I say that all the time. And I
Fail.
have so many times.
I have been failed how many times in my
See,
life?
there you go. And now
And,
you
but
can
no
sit-
one knows that I have been failed.
That's the thing. You should talk about some of your failures so people know and will be actually inspired by that too, right?
Yeah. My failure is, I will say one thing that I have been done is that I am an author, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting into
Yeah.
that.
I'm jumping
Yes,
into
I'm getting
next
into that.
question.
Yeah, yes, I'm waiting to say that. And I love the name of your book as well. But yes, failure.
Failure. So
Failure.
I'm an author.
Yeah.
The fail thing that I have been done is that I supposed to launch my book years ago. And the thing that I did not, release my book so early in my age is because I felt that people will see like a young lady who's writing a book will be like, doesn't have a value because she's so young. She don't know what is the word is about, or I think that the content will be a pure like so like childish. Let's
Childish.
say
The
exactly.
imposter
Exact-
syndrome came up.
Exactly. So I was like giving myself a step back.
Yeah.
That don't do that. That's the failest thing I have done in my life. Then I slept. I woke up. I realized like people always would judge me, even if I will be 50 years old. It's endless. So why shall I wait for someone to tell me don't do that? Go, wake up, brush your teeth, clean your face, do whatever you want to do. I went and I wrote immediately after I woke up, I started to write my book.
Is that where the name came from? Because
Be
that's
You.
beautiful. The book is called Be You.
Yes.
That's such a beautiful name.
Exactly.
Is that how you just
It
woke up
is.
and it's like, that's it? Be
Yeah.
you.
Just be me. That's
Oh,
be
wow.
me. So the book name is Be You.
So the name, Be You. And what is the book about?
Yeah, so Be You is actually having 11 stories. Okay, 11 story of a different people life story. It's not about me at all. Yeah, you can see that the cover page, it's me.
Oh yeah, the cover page is you. Because come
But
on,
it's
that
not
face.
about me at all.
That face. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's 11 stories and every story have a different, it's a real story, by the way, of a people. I use different names because I take permission from people that I will not use your real name. So I use different names, but you can see from their names and their life, it's like from different countries. So I did not focus just on the UAE. You can find the story from two twin from Switzerland, India as well, Norway. So there's a different countries who I've captured. So I like to make it so diversity. So 11 stories of a people have been struggled in their life to find their inner happiness. Yes.
Okay.
So I'll give you like one of the let's say session in the book. So it's about the twin who's living in Switzerland. They're twin, but they have different personality. And their mother and their parents, one of them, she is like a basketball player. And so the other one, she's more into fashion and she's more like girlish style. And the parents, they like the other one rather than the basketball player. They think that she is more like boyish
Tomboy,
style. Yeah. And they're actually like, they figure out that, we need to make her same with her sister who is like more like stylish and so on. But then she realized that it's me. Why shall I be like my sister? Even though we are twin, I need to be me, which is being you. And then I don't want to say the whole story because I want you guys to read the book.
No, 100%. Yes.
Yeah, but at the end, her parents accepted the way she is.
Oh, wow. See, and I'm sure it was a struggle and
It
everything.
was. So just read the book, okay?
We will. So it's called Be You.
It's a Be You. You can find it on
everywhere.
Amazon.
But it's also something interesting about the
Yes.
book. Sustainability.
It is.
Please, again, that's something which no one would think about, but the pictures in it, everything has been done using coffee art.
Yes.
What made you think of that?
I feel like we are like moving into sustainability, and I believe that I want my book to be more sustained. And I feel like doing an artwork that with the coffee. Imagine like it's a Nescafe, like the powder. You pour a water and you just like take the brush and you just draw. Keep it for a couple of hours or maybe even 24 hours. Later on, it will dry. People might say like, once you flip the page, it might like stick into
was
this.
my question.
Yeah, but believe me, it's like looking like something printed. It will not stick if we will make it for 24 hours. We're not flipping the pages. And you keep it in a dry sun. then it will look amazing. So some of the people, they came and I give them the book and they will be like, Maitha, it looks like printed with the printer. Like it's sticking to it. It's not like something that is disturbing you or sticky or something like that. It's amazing. Yeah.
What made you think about that?
It's just like because I felt like moving into sustainability is something really, I've seen it across UAE, and I've seen that our rulers are supporting us and moving us to the sustainability vision of 2030 of UAE, and it starts from there. And I feel like let's start from something small, which is my book, to make it
nice.
sustain.
But did that help you to get into the sustainability part? Because you are a huge advocate now for sustainability, and that's a huge transition by itself, by the way.
It is?
Yes, it is. I'm like, I don't see the connection, but now and what made you get into that? Is it also the vision?
I will say not the book who made me doing whatever I'm doing it right now. The something that stickled my heart. As I said, one of the reasons is the rulers of UAE that is supporting us toward the vision of 2030. The second thing, I've realized that a lot of people who's coming outside from UAE, they are part of the initiatives in the UAE that they are supporting our country to make the water clean, the lands clean, to shift into sustainability and do this kind of thing. And I've said to myself, why they're coming outside from the country and they're coming to the UAE to do this bring transition into sustainability, and it didn't start from us.
Absolutely. Oh, nice.
That is giving me a goosebumps that time, and I felt that let me be part of this initiative. And I went to I've been supported by United Nations. Okay, I saw that those let's say 120 delegates, they're part of United Nations. So when I spoke to United Nations, I was like, I want to be part of this. And they supported me. And I'm the first UAE national lady who's been part of United Nations in UAE country who's supporting the 120 delegates in cleaning and recyclable thing.
All the 13.
Exactly.
Okay, all the 13.
Exactly. So it's happening once every year.
Okay, and it happens in different parts of the world.
Different parts of the world, but in UAE it happened in May.
Yes.
2020. Like I've been part of this May 2023 or 4. I don't remember exactly. So let's say 3 years ago. I'll keep it the way it is, and I'm just continuing with them every year. Yeah, and I'm really happy. And that starts me from moving into sustainability things, sustainability projects. Now I'm into AV charging stations. So I'm trying to, with my team, I'm trying to install every single place like an AV charging station, because you see right now, people are moving from fuel cars to an EV cars, and they are struggling with finding EV charging station to be charged and everything. And they drive the whole way to a station, which is a bit far from where they are living. So what we are trying to do is to support every single community in the UAE to have their own EV charging station. And that's supporting the sustainable concept, yes.
How do you think businesses in UAE can actually become more sustainable and grow with it? Like, is that something they can do easily?
It's become easily. It is, believe me. It's in the beginning, people were struggling on how to do that. And I believe I don't have a fund to start doing my project. Most of the bank, they are giving green loans right now. One of them is Emirates NBD. They are supporting green startups. When I mention green startup, is that this initiatives must be a pure sustained initiative. So they're supporting them from different angles and different aspects as well. So from that, they start to grow, and everyone is clapping and supporting them to what they have done. And you can see the rulers are recognize these kind of initiatives and company who was actually supporting sustainability. From that, you can see that across UAE, everything is sustained.
Yes.
A lot of real estate properties, it becomes sustained right now.
Hotels. Because in UAE, what happens is most hotels are amazing, right? Like they're also, how do they compete with each other? They now have decided to compete with each other through more sustainable practices.
Correct. Hotels, hospitals.
Yes.
Hospitals. You know that most of the hospitals, they do have this kind of machines that is a sustained machine. I'll tell you how machine this works. You know, when you go to the hospital, there is a lot of weights. The mask and those kind of
PPEs,
things. Yeah. So what they can do, there is a small machine in the hospitals that those kind of recyclable materials or items, they put it inside the machine. That machine make these materials like a capsules, it's like a small capsules like this, and these capsules they sell it to a companies, and a company, and this company is buying it for creating a plastic bottle of water or anything else. So it's a business.
circle
Yeah.
moment. That's
Exactly.
amazing. Okay.
Some of the companies they buy these capsules to create, like example, let's say Mara'i, for example, My Dubai, those
Yeah,
who's
those-
creating
yeah.
bottle of water. They buy these capsules from, example, for the hospital who's creating these capsules from recyclable item in the hospital and creating a bottle of water.
I have seen somewhere, I don't remember, one of the shopping centers here. There were bags made out of, it was written, so many capsules of plastic bottles were used to make this handbag.
Yes,
So
yes.
this is what they meant by capsules.
Exactly.
I kept thinking it was a cap of the bottle.
No, it's like a capsule like this.
Oh.
Imagine, it's like just so
Yeah.
tiny, so small, and
Right.
from this tiny thing, they've created a lot of things.
That's
And the
interesting.
machine is that big only.
Yeah.
You would think that's the machine, that the engineer
No.
on the maintenance will go upstairs and put things. No.
Just great.
It just like something very, very
Compact.
unique and compact. Exactly.
Oh, nice. That's interesting. You touched on something, and I want to come back to it, which is you talk a lot about sustainable finance in general, and you did mention it some time back about sustainable finance. Do you think that because of the sustainable finance option that a lot of banks, especially Emirates NBD, you said, is providing, does it create innovation within businesses?
Yes. It's not about supporting them from financial perspective. They're supporting them from, as I said, a lot of aspects, a lot of angles that from innovative. Like, for example, they might come and suggest Emirates NBD, instead of doing that, how about we make A, B, C, D? In this case, the client will be happy with Emirates NBC suggestion, and they get out from one idea to multiple ideas or multiple initiatives. So it's not about just giving them money and khalas. It's supporting them from different things: innovative, finance perspective, exposure perspective. So a lot of things that make this a startup the talk of the town. But it's not only Emirates NBD. A lot of companies, they are doing this right now, and it become very like you can hear it everywhere.
Right. Okay. Let's go back to your book, BU, right? You're also creating a community around BU. What is your whole drive about that community? Is it for, like you mentioned, the one story? Is it to inspire people around you to actually be you?
Yeah, it's just like be yourself. Like honestly talking, a lot of ladies is coming and they keep saying, I will talk about, for example, hijabi ladies. Okay, I was wearing hijab like us, and they will be like, Maitha, I've been to one of the events and I spoke on the stage, and people will not put that attention for me because I'm wearing hijab. I said, this is in UAE. She was like, no, it's outside UAE. I was like, okay, thanks God. Because this will never happen here.
Yeah, it would never happen.
It would
here.
never
Yeah.
happen. She was like, it's outside UAE, but I was really passionate about talking in the stage show. It was out of the country. And I was like, that's a good move, first of all, that you've been encourage yourself to talk
Putting yourself out there.
and talk on the stage. I said, wearing hijab, not wearing hijab, people always will judge you. We have 2 years as a human. 2 years. Listen from here, take it out from there. Do whatever makes you happy. If you will listen to people negativity, it will pull you down, okay? And then you will stuck to the ground, and you will need to find someone else to pull you up. And really, you need to find people to pull you up, because you can see that everyone is jealous. The jealousy is there.
Yes.
They criticize you.
everything,
They do
yeah.
it. And to find someone who is really caring about you is really happening nowadays. I will honestly talking about
I
this.
keep saying the only person who can save you is you.
Is you.
That's it. That's it. There's no one who's, because if there was someone,
Listen, ladies.
if there was someone, they would have done it already. Clearly, they haven't done it, which means it's on you, your responsibility.
Exactly.
That's
so
it.
save yourself.
Yes.
That's
yes.
it. Save yourself. Instead of taking yourself to the ground level, proudly take it up and showcase that you are able to do. We have our own flowery thing inside ourselves. Don't let that flower die because of people's judgment. Don't the uniqueness, the sparks that you do have, the reflection of your smile, the reflection of the way you talk, keep it. People will judge you endless.
Let them.
Let them judge.
Yes.
Believe me, because of the judgment, because there's a jealousy out there, because they like you.
Yes.
They like you.
They want to be you.
They want to be you. They like you. I was like, how can I take her, this lady, down?
Yes.
How can I take this
do
lady
it?
down?
Yes.
Let me judge her badly.
And let me tell her.
Like, yeah, exactly. So whenever they tell you this kind of a thing, smile. Smile. Thank you so much for your feedback. I really appreciate it. I know. And that's it. Politely saying that will kill them more.
Yes.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Just
And then be you.
Be you. Just
there
be
you
you.
go. And so you have now, you're also with this platform, you're helping and inspiring a lot of young leaders as well, right?
Yes. As I said, and I will keep saying that they are the next generation. I do believe in the next generation 100%. You know, like when I open the news and when I open LinkedIn, social media, when I see those 18, 17 years old who's coming in innovative things, and I'm like, wow, really? I've never think about, for example, what they have been done. You know, I know I'm following one of very young Emirati guy. Okay, he is, I think, 15, 16 years old. You know, the way he is innovative robots, that he is talking, moving here and there, is moving with your hand gestures and so on. He's only 16 years old, and I'm so proud.
Yeah, inspiring.
Inspiring. So it starts with them. A house, if there is no a proper, let's say a concrete that build your house, the house will not be stable. Day by day, it might collapse. So this is a start with them. If the next generation is there, we are with them every single step till we have a good community and a country that is proud of us.
Oh, amazing.
Yes. So start from there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I completely agree. What has been your biggest transition, or what in your career, what helped you become who you are? Is this Emirates NBD taking you into the agility platform? What do you think? What was it in different phases of your life?
Everything. Because everything has a different angle, different things.
Yes.
Being
Yes.
an agile coach in Emirates NBD is something different than being a public speaker, is something different than being a moderator, is something different than being part of sustainability. Everything has a different idea and initiative. Combining this, it makes me who I am today. And again, never say no. Don't say no. The train will pass the station once. Till you wait for the other train to come back, it might take you 15 to 20 minutes.
Yes.
So why you're wasting your time waiting for the other train if you can take the first train?
See, there you go.
Take the first train and go. Instead of wasting 15, 20 minutes of your life.
And figure out
And
as
figure
you are on the
out.
train.
Exactly. And if you felt that you went to the wrong destination, sometimes we don't know. I might take this opportunity, but it's not meant to be for me. But later on, day by day, I figure out I'm in a wrong destination or I'm in a wrong place. Take your step back and go to the next one. Don't tell yourself like, I went there wrongly. It's me like whatever I'm doing in my life, it's wrong. And you are demotivating yourself. It's okay. Every one of us, I took a wrong station and I went to a different destination, and then I realized that it's not where I meant to be. I take myself out from there and I opened another door and I figure out another passionate thing for me. So don't stop.
Just don't stop.
Don't stop, don't
keep
stop.
trying. And you never know what's going to stick.
Exactly.
That's also there.
Exactly.
You have been recognized as a global women leader to watch out for in 2026. That's such a huge achievement. How do you feel about that, both professionally and personally? What do you think? How do you feel?
I'm very proud of me, honest, and I'm very proud because of the people who is surrounding me, who is supporting me. That made her do that, and you're one of them, by the way. Honestly, the way when I met her, okay, and she was like, "Whatever you're doing is great. Whatever you're doing is making people motivated." That makes me feel like, and this is just being at home and do whatever I want to do. Let me go out and show people what I'm doing.
And let's not also forget, you're a very hard worker. She finishes her work, then she goes back home, and at 1 o'clock, she's like, what's my task for the next day? And her team is like, please go to sleep.
Exactly.
She works really hard to get to where she is right now.
Exactly.
So how are you connecting banking, AI, sustainability, everything together? And how are you doing it so seamlessly?
Yeah, we'll talk about balancing. One of the things that you've missed to mention that I graduated with my master's degree last year.
Oh, you did?
I did.
That was missed in the whole thing.
Yes.
Wow, in what?
Sustainability, finance, and fintech. So it's three major in once. It's in finance because I'm a banker. It's fintech because everything is moving to technology, and sustainability because I'm a sustainable lady as well.
Yes.
So I graduated last year, 2025.
Mabruk.
Thank you. So I was studying and working and doing events and everything at the same time. And the
bless you.
studies, people will say, oh, she was study online. It was in-person campus here in UAE. So I was like in the morning, I was in the office till 4 or 5 p.m. Then I go to my classes till 9 p.m. And sometimes I need to, between like, for example, 7 to 8, if I have an event that I need to talk, sometimes I'm sneak out, finishing my talks and go back again to university till 10 p.m.
And she doesn't live in Dubai.
I am Ras Al Khaimah lady.
So she does every day. She drives down. Well, not drives down, of course. Yeah. She drives from Ras Al Khaimah to Dubai, does all these things, and then goes back home.
Yeah, and I believe that again, age doesn't matter. Nothing is matter. It's a number.
Yeah.
It's a number.
And you're young, you can say that.
Believe me, there's one lady, I've met her. She is 45 years old. When I saw her, she was so passionate on the stage and the way she talked, I thought she's 30, 28. Imagine. Okay. And when she went out from the stage, I was like, may I ask, how old are you? And she was like, I'm 45 years old. I was like, okay.
All right.
At that moment, it's just a number.
Yeah,
it's just a number.
But everything that you're doing, like what's driving you? What's the passion behind everything you're doing?
People,
awesome.
Family, friends. Those are the main engines, let's say engines for me. Whatever you do is great, a round of applause, keep it up. You are the one who's going to change things. I like when I'm passing by Emirates NBD colleagues or even at home with my cousins, like we search on you on like Google, we saw your face popping in Google and you are a role model. That word actually keep me move forward.
And we here in the company, we always talk about having, and we spoke about this too, but we're looking for positive role models who can actually inspire the future generation. And you clearly are one of them.
Thank you.
And I can see why people around you are also so inspired by you. Just what is it that you are looking to achieve in the future from everything that you're doing? What's that one goal Maitha has right now?
Is like to put my footprint in every single place. Is in case I left, for example, Emirates NBD, or I stopped somewhere, which I don't know what will happen, people will remind me in a good way. Like Maitha, she was here and she did a very massive thing. She put footprint here and we will never forget what she had been done. So this is my thing that I want to do it every single year. I remember I was one of the ambassador in such kind of, not Emirates NBD, like a small company who like recently opened in Dubai. But I love them because of my multitasking thing. Okay, I figured out that I need to focus on one thing because of my studies. So I was like, I'm sorry, I need to leave. It's not because I don't want to, it's because of my timing. And once I left them till today, they're sending me photo that you did that. So one of the employees asking about you. I did some of projects and this project is still working till today and operating very perfectly. That's what I want to do is I remind like myself that people actually sees me everywhere even though I'm not there. My shadow is still there.
That's such an amazing goal to actually look forward to. So now, last thing. This podcast is called Business Best Friends, right? Has there been... Yes, besties. Has there anyone been there in your life so far? And you've said there have been many people who have been that best friend for you and helped you to reach where you are, be it professionally, personally.
Names?
People who's passed your... Yes. Okay.
I feel if I will say names, the other will be like,
Yeah, what about me?
How about
yes,
us?
Exactly, yes.
Or
incidences.
I have 2 best friends. They are always with me, even in my late time while I'm working. Even though they don't have anything to do, just like standing and staring on me. And I will always telling them, why are you guys doing that? It's just because we don't want you to leave you alone. It's just because we feel that what you are gonna submit after your long time working gonna be perfect. And that's give me a goosebumps.
Yeah.
And of course, my mom and dad, they've never stopped me, even though I'm driving every day from Ras Al Khaimah to Dubai. They've never stopped me from doing whatever I want. They always, whenever I take myself out from the door, My dad's turning on me. We believe that today you're gonna submit something amazing. My mom, she's always telling me, here's your coffee. Don't forget, drink a water, do that. You're gonna do your best. That's given me the time that I have people who are believing on me. They are my best friend.
Yeah. And it's so
And
important, right?
my team who is working behind the
yes.
scene.
Yes.
Really. I've never think that one day I can do something alone. They are always there, like, Maitha, don't forget you have a meeting. Maitha, don't forget you need to do that. Maitha, it's okay to say no. Say no if you don't have time. Say no.
Yeah.
That's something I
that's a
want to
very good-
highlight.
Yes, everybody. Yeah.
Say no. If I'm gonna say yes every time, then I'm killing myself from inside. Say no, it's fine.
It's a full sentence
It's a
by
full
itself.
sentence. Yes. So, Peter, don't forget to say no. It's okay. If you don't have time, just say it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna manage. Those are my best friends. My team who is working behind the scene, my two best friends, and my parents.
Awesome. And last, some advice for youngsters like you, that 21-year-old who is sitting there, doesn't know what to do, or those young leaders all around the world. What would you tell them to follow something similar to what you did? But what you've done is amazing,
Thank you,
mashallah. But
Maitha.
then, at least
Habibti,
something,
thank
at
you.
least like 50% of what you have achieved. What advice would you give youngsters?
There's one thing maybe if you know me right now and you are seeing me, there's something I always saying on the stage. Tigers and lions, they're so powerful when it comes to zoo life or jungle life. They're so powerful. No one can beat tigers and lions. So far they beat
Yeah.
hardly and so on. But wolf never perform in circus. Take that wolf out of you and show the different and uniqueness that you are doing. Be the wolf out of yourself. He is unique. He've never been the let's say the strongest creature in jungle and zoo life. It's always lion and tigers. But wolf doesn't perform in circus. Never ever. So he have his uniqueness. So be that wolf of yourself. And last thing, yesterday is a history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. Grab it and enjoy the rest of your day.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Maitha. It
You're
was
most
such a pleasure
welcome.
having you here. And everything that you're doing, you're truly an inspiration, as I said in the beginning, but an inspiration for everyone.
And you're such an amazing, by the way, such an
Thank you.
amazing model, such an amazing, passionate lady. I'm sitting beside her.
Thank you.
Honestly, without any compliment, I really enjoyed today's podcast.
Thank you so much.
Really.
Thank you. You truly are leaving your footprint everywhere. And I'm so
you.
grateful that you came here and left your footprint. Thank you
so
all.
much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
yeah.
everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this episode of Business Best Friends. And we'll see you in the next one.